to start off by asking how you got involved in the project.
Fortunately, Marty, after we'd opened Shutter Island, rang me at home, offered me the role of George, and then I, of course, said yes before we got to the end of the sentence. And I went over to look at the book and then to look at the history of George. To know that the rocket to the moon was made by the same man who was lost in the corner of a toy shop for years, and how that exile in a toy shop in a railway station, you can't get more anonymous than that, must have felt to him, or, well, he'd switched all feeling off, actually. And it's the boy that awakens all feeling in him. First it's tears and shock and anger, and then it's enormous tenderness and compassion.
It's an amazing role for an actor to play, such a challenging role to play so many different arcs and to go through such a journey.
I love those arcs, as you beautifully put it, because they do have an almost, they have an architecture. The role has an architecture that you can explore and fill, and you can recognise, thanks to Marty's great attention on the set, you know each little segment of the arc. You know where you are in the story with Marty. He has such a big overview of everything that's going on. And rather like the opening scenes of Paris and that massive overview of that beautiful city, that's how Marty sees life. He sees the bigger picture and then focuses on a tiny fragment of it, and then in which you see the whole of life.
What was it like kind of shooting in 3D? Was it different? Did it possess different challenges for an actor?
I think it is different. Certainly the energy on set was beautiful because Martin Scorsese, the great maestro of cinema, was working with something for the first time. So we saw Marty as a child taking his first steps with something, and that was beautiful and delightful. And to share with him his brave decisions in changing something that might have taken 2 hours to put together, and having a look at the monitor and having a look at the camera and having a look at the light and thinking, no, let's change it. We'd be delighted because in a sense we knew that he was putting the camera in the perfect place. It's not an afterthought. You've got to put that camera in the right place.
And how did you feel when you first saw the complete film for the first time?
I was pretty overwhelmed when I first saw it, and I have to say that I was on the verge of tears within about 90 seconds of it opening. It was so beautiful.
My life has taught me happy endings only happen in the movies.
The story's not over yet.